Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest on of War Soulstorm this side of Yorkshire. And today we've got a 3 versus 3 on Nareen. Playing on the top side as the Space Marines, we've got Denro. We've got Vic Pork also playing as the Space Marines. And we've got Feral Henker playing as the Eldar. Whereas on the southern side, playing as the Space Marines, we've got Chris Ken. We have got Yao playing as the Chaos Space Marines. And we have got Starman playing as the Imperial Guard. Well, I hope you like horses, boys and girls, because this map is essentially a collection of horseshoes. Got one over on the southern side, one on the never eat shredded wheat on the eastern side, on the northern side, and on the western side as well, with a couple of corridors going down the centre and the far-flung bits as well. So plenty of points to be capturing and plenty of things to be considering. Imperial Guard in a mighty fine place, as they can obviously fend off these central choke points on either side. Chaos Space Marines, if they get into tier 2 and they get their flying fandangly things, they can waltz on over, start stabbing people from space. Always very useful. And obviously with 3 Space Marine players, plenty of opportunities for some deep striking stuff going on in the later game. And then the Eldar, if they can, be clever and use their webway gates, there's loads of places here where, you can maybe sneak a cheeky webway gate here or somewhere else where there's not necessarily going to be a lot of vision. So we'll keep our peepers peeled on the Eldari player and see if he can, maybe do some cheeky stuff. Also, I've noticed that this Space Marine player, this is not Space Wolf colour, and it makes me think of, oh, what was that sweet? Oh god, sherbet lemons? Are these the sherbet lemon Marines? Not entirely sure, but I like it. Pastel blues and greens and pinks and stuff. Beautiful things indeed. So there are quadruple critical locations in the centre here. It doesn't seem that the countdown victories are on, so won't necessarily be a terrible problem, but capturing these will give you an extra 6 blue money to play with. And then obviously there are relics on the far corners as well. Only 2 relics for the team, so that means one player will have to go without. I assume the Imperial Guard will have the best stake on this, and then maybe the Chaos Space Marines as well, just because the Bloodthirst are amazing for jumping over these bits, and also really good at sniping at HQs as well. And then for this team, do you go Avatar Kane or Land Raider? Both aren't great choices, in all fairness. Probably one of each. Wouldn't want to see 2 Land Raiders unless the Space Marine players decide to just, shelve both of them down one alley, which isn't, if you put a couple of Terminators in there, maybe the assault ones, not bad. We've now got the Ultramarines up against the Curly Whirlies, the Frumps, if you will, and here he is, the Sherbet Sherman himself, sprinting on down. The Ultramarines know they're cooked. Not going to bother, they're going to run away as best they can. Got the Eldari doing some mischief against these cults. I know that some people, they're like, I refuse to call them by their new name, but I have a problem where I read a lot of stuff and now it's just in my name now. Surely by, just exposure. What on earth are these cultists doing? It's the weirdest charge animation I've ever seen in my life. It's like they're teleporting. It's like Sonic, but with less spikes, but the spikes are worse somehow. I don't like it. Ruinous powers. Cease and desist, Yao and your devilish cultists. Don't like that whatsoever. Guard's been using this very slim amount. It doesn't look like heavy cover, but by gosh it is. That won't stop Captain Sherbet from doing his business. A powerful power sword. Gonna swipe in there. Backed up by some of his scout friends. The Sherbet scouts, if you will. And the cultists on the right hand side being scared away by what chapter are you? You are Black Templar, maybe a little bit yellow, or maybe your colour scheme has been changed by the... Is it a setting sun? Nope. No sun here. Just overcast weather. Like fighting in the British Isles. Although, I don't know, maybe with like less sand, or more sand. Unless you're fighting in Scarborough, I guess. Oh wait, look at this! Triple shooty bits. No comment. But that scares away those guys for the moment. Space Marines on the northern side have been hunkering down into the centre point. And well, I suppose that means that this gives these guys plenty of opportunity to tech up a little bit more. They've invested less, so they'll have less map control in the early game, but that might gain them some avenues later on. Powerful guardsmen of Starman have decided to bayonet charge a force commander, which is never usually a good idea. But, you know, they're trying. Have you gone for tactical control then? We'll go for grenade launchers. Fight at him from a distance. But they're not. They've dedicated themselves. As I said before, and I'll say again, sharp metal. That's what we want to see in the 41st millennium. And the force commander is absolutely... I'm not going to say it. Not on his polite, family-friendly channel. He is getting to know them in a most raucous manner. With his sword, we've got some... There we go, there's the grenade launchers. Force commander will be having none of that nonsense. Then that guy flying. Instant death. The worst kind of death in its own way. More morale being broken. He's just a one-man army. He's taken barely any damage at this point. The guardsmen will flee in terror. Got a mixture of Eldar and Space Marines over here thinking about going in, but no, there's just too much on the way there. Now being bolstered by a Defiler as well. Now going to go for a Chaos Temple. So, I don't know, I mean, if you've got the Defilers, do you have Cultist Grenades? You don't. He's gone for the Cultist Defiler opening, but for no grenades. Very controversial, they say.
Sir, yes, sir.
Well, the guardsmen are going to give it another pass. If it didn't work before, it might work a second time. I don't think it's working. No. Well, it didn't work for him. There's another man sent to flying. But now the grenade launcher's knocking him down. We've got the Chimera as well, so maybe this is actually the Force Commander finally being done in. Rip. Sad time for him. Cultist over here, however, not having the greatest time. We've got Rangers, Heavy Bolters, got a Force Commander as well. Thermo Plasma Generator being put down by Vic Pork as well. And yeah, we're just with a Defiler. These guys wanted to, although mind you, do have the tech to build up some heavy weapons. You can get some missile launchers if you want. You're not going to that, but you could if you wanted to. And now the boys are on a journey. They're getting some revenge for all their fallen comrades. One singular scout running in fear. We do have one servitor here attempting to build up a slag deposit, I imagine. But they're not quite been able to get there. A couple of Landspeeder Tempests to fly over on high. But they will be met in the air by Denros. So gotta be keeping your peepers open for them. Chimera almost rubbing its face on the scouts. Do you have any boys in there? No, you don't. Too busy capturing the critical locations. Now Landspeeder Tempest spotted them. And without the Chimera, they are stuck out in the open. Oh, it was going so well for them. And now the Space Marine Scout Snipers will be murdering these guys willy-nilly. Quick, get into the battle bus. On the number 2 East Yorkshire, there we are. Go back home. Or don't, apparently. Commit to the bit. No man gives up fighting. Over yonder, we do have the Space Marines putting pressure onto the Defiler. We've got infiltrated cultists. We're putting so much money into them, and they're not upgrading them much further. Oh no, that's because you're going to go straight into Tier 3. Right, okay. Possessed Marines and Obliterators. That would be what our thinking men would be purchasing right now. Another Defiler as well. There's not much aggression on that side. It's a battle in the skies over here, there. Plasma guns on the Southern Scouts. Got the Mandem on the further side, moving forward as well. We've got one just regular land speeder. Bit of mixtures. Frag grenades and crack on this side. And what have you got? You've got no upgrades. Oh, you've got no armory. You're just a naked land speeder Tempest. That's why 2 of these boys were more than comfortable at killing a couple of your lads. Could really do with another. Oh, you've got more! Send them in! Send them into the fight! That's what they're there for. Frag grenades aren't really getting you much value. Tackling these land speeders, but that Chimera though, he stuck it out. He did his best. That's all I can really ask of him. Land speed are dead. So now the Northern Marines are not necessarily holding on to the middle bits as confidently as they did before. And this team over here, I mean, they've got double... Just go in! Slap them around! Shake your tail feather! When you've got quadruple missile launchers, double dreadnoughts, you've even got a webware gate for your troubles. Just have fun. It's like going to a party and not having a drink. I mean, don't get me wrong, I respect your life choices, but like, just, I don't know, beer versus Ribena. It's not an equation I want to try and solve.
Capturing it was easy.
One more dread and go. Okay, looking for that delicious triple dread. Oh, here he comes. He's running as fast as he can. Go, go, go. He's late to the party. Got 2 frontline dreadies and a Hellfire Dreadnought. There you got your third one. Go on, give us the business. There we are. Moving forward. And how will the Chaos Space Marines deal with this? There's a double missile salvo. Ah, they're going to deal with it by running away. Oh no, they're just repositioning, guys. That's okay. Now they're going to come in. Fire's getting some slaps in there, but up against the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought will punch them a lot more efficiently. Defiler, the working man's every tool, but doesn't specialise in anything in particular. Plenty of Guardians, which is very unusual. And you see what I mean? Turrets, useless, don't even bother. Don't even bother. Keep on dying too quickly. Just buy more men. Men can run away and live to fight another day, whereas turrets have got no legs, you see. That's the main problem with them. SS Marines being bolstered by a handful of dreadnoughts, but I mean, that's a lot of firepower. Kind of want... I mean, where are the obliterators? Where have they gone? What are they doing? Over here, though, the Blue Marines of Sixten. I mean, Chisden? Chisken? A C and a Z, in my honest, humble English opinion, are 2 letters that have no business being next to each other. I don't care what the Polish Lithuanian Commonwealth have to say about it. I disagree with them wholeheartedly. But Space Marines are pushing in. Imperial Guard have got the plasma guns, bolstering. Although they are firing at the Dreadnought, probably not where they want to be firing. Stop it! Yeah, yow! All of this! All that nonsense, you don't need a heavy ball turrets! Buy more men! Buy some pink horrors! Oh, we've got a heavy weapons team here. There's the obliterators. Right there. They love it! Love being out in the open. Bit of fresh air. And all these fighting forces are now a little bit dead. Much to the shock and chagrin of the Northern boys. But the counterattack over here is also looking like it's waxing and waning. The last of Landspeeder Tempests are going down. Grey Knights from Denro, which is a mighty fine choice indeed. Slap a chaplain in there. A slaplin, if you will. And they'll just have a grand old time. Here's triple Falcon Grav Tanks. I'm not sure what you're trying to achieve here, Feral Henker. Priest keeps his boys alive. No damage being intaken from them. Auto cannon. There's a fair bit of damage to these light vehicles. So they came in, had a bit of a sniff, and will be going home. So good night, sweet prince. Do have some Eldari mischief going on in here as well. So I assume we've also built something. Yeah, built something similar over in here as well. So able to support both your allies should you choose to. So actually attacking the Northern team is going to be quite difficult if the Eldar player is able to keep on top of it.
By the Emperor's will, we are here.
Got forward infantry command emplacement. Also the Imperial Guard transfer troops to the front lines quickly. And really sort out this flying force. We've now gone for exclusively cracked missiles, I think. Yeah, all the cracked missiles you want. So vehicles and buildings better beware. Scouts still got all their plasma guns, although as the game goes on, their effectiveness will begin to fall. Beautiful ability from the Grey Knights. Oh, there we go, get them jumping in there. I'll save them from the electric storm. Although, oh no, you jumped inside the infantry command. Fair enough. Either way, as long as you're out from the rain. Now I've got this dreadnought armed with a twin-linked lance cannon chasing after the obliterators. We scared away there. Although it doesn't seem that any of those guys really hit a dreadnought in that last volley. That squad very low in health at the moment. And while the possessed and obliterate, here's the Wombo combo to beat them all. Super duper expensive. I mean, how much money do you have at the moment, Chaos Space Marine player? Not got a huge amount. So you've got to be careful with throwing your boys around willy-nilly. Or nilly-willy, depending on where you come from the Isles. Orbital bombardment to keep these guys at bay. Don't know, seems to have walked into it there. We know what he wants from life here. And oh look! More heavy bolter turrets. Good. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for your life choices, Starman. You do you, boo. That's what I'm gonna say. I'll backdoor the chaos. Pardon his phrasing, but that's what he's gonna do. Give him the old Slaneshi treatment. Which means, actually, if we watch from the Eldar perspective, we'll keep our people... Ah, look at that. Very cheeky. No one's seen him coming. And there's a lot of fire dragons waltzing on in like they own the place. And the Chaos Space Marines, well, there's a long walk back home around the horseshoe to do anything. Ho ho ho! The Eldar chuckle to themselves as the Chaos Space Marines are frantically running on back. The Obliterators teleport in and do what they can. They will kill the Fire Dragons pretty quickly, but the Warp Spiders will also return the favour. I was teleporting a third squad in there as well, so the whole fighting force there is dead. The Defilers are doing what they can. Nearly all the plasma generators have been nuked from high orbit, or medium fire. So that's doing what they can, but just give them a little quick teleport away and continue the firing. We've got something being deep stricken in here. I think it is. Oh no, you're deep stricken either side, right? There we go. The power of friendship. See what they can do to support the Eldar. New Prince coming forth from the Chaos Lord. A couple of Lehman Russ as well, so this is definitely enough to scare these boys and girls away, but at what cost? Over on the other side there, it's just Space Marines and Imperial Guard up against the Fruity Tooty Marines. It seems to have gone for an almost exclusively close combat orientated build. The Soul Marines jump on top of the Imperial Guardsmen, Grey Knights to do Grey Knight things, and then the range stuff is being dealt with by the Landspeeder Tempest with another Predator armed to the teeth with las cannons. Take care of that kind of stuff there. There we are. And now Vic Pork, like a Victorian sausage almost. That's what the name makes me think of. Sending over a small duo of Predators. The Prince will take care of them there. And yes, a birth assaults. Gleaming. Oh, look, more heavy bottle turrets. This is good. I like this.
I have arrived.
Will that be my thumbnail? I don't know. I haven't decided. Oh, look! And more heavy bottle turrets. That's exciting. That's what I want to see. I mean, if you're going to put one down, put one here to stop the Burn Singers from doing stuff. That'd be forgivable. I'll allow that. Oh, but cheeky another webway gate. Yes. This is what you don't see often enough from Eldar players on big maps like these. Abusing blind spots from your opponents. Always a good thing to do. We've got a couple of followers minding their business. One Demon Prince on a right old shuffle across the map. He's seen the thermoplasma, he doesn't like it. He wants it gone from his sight. Taking a little bit of damage from the incoming fire. In fact, actually taking a fair bit of damage from the whirlwind. All things considered. Now a deep stricken Dreadnought to punch the Predator. Therma is going down relatively quickly. But they're none the wiser about this webway gate. No one knows it's even there. And another one been popped down here as well. Oh, I love this. This is great. Sneaky, sneaky boys. Well, the Imperial Guard seems to have moved in over here. They've got their trusty double Lehman Russ battle tanks. And, I mean, are you going to finish these? That's my question.
Thank you for delivering us safely.
Doesn't seem like it.
Thank you for delivering us safely. There is wisdom.
There's a handful of fire dragons killing the Dreadnought and now unleashing unholy fire on the Demon Prince. And, kill steal from the whirlwind. You hate to see it, really. All the XP going straight to him. Piece of artillery. I'll have you know that's just not the way it's done, really, is it? But you get what you're given. You'd be pretty well grateful for it. Now Feral Henker is going to do the same thing that he did to the Chaos Space Marines. And that's the worst place for a tank to spawn in front of a million fire dragons. And here comes even more things being deep struck. Oh, no, it's friendly. It's all friendly. Oh, that's a Dreadnought. Oh, that's another terrible time. There we go. Few Terminators. Terminators are taking a fair beating, but if anyone can take a beating, it's these boys. Kaskin seems to be everywhere. Starman's just doing what he can everywhere. Repositioning of the Warp Spiders. Lovely micro on that priest to keep those guys going. And we also have a Psyker. You're looking very suspiciously like a Thousand Suns man there, though. Two Midnight Blue. Two Sunrise Golden. Double Hellhound to finish off the Warp Spiders. I mean, they just need to get some vision. If they killed all of this stuff, then there'd be no retreat path for these guys. Trying to go for the armory of all things. But flames being spread. Farseer. Dancing her electric dance. Now hobbling away. Can she get back into the webway gate? No, she's forgotten what she was doing. And now she's been hoofed right in the chops. And the Fire Dragons engaging glorious hand-to-hand combat before being sent to the Shadow Realm. So there we are. And while the Eldari were on the offensive, the Chimeras are now moving in. And I assume you've got some friends inside the bus.
I am the son of Fury here to
maybe. Yes, they do have friends inside the bus. They've got quadruple friends inside the bus. Beautiful stuff. No anti-vehicle, mind you, but... there's the anti-vehicle. There we go. The pink... Right, there we go. Look at that. How would you like that, having someone into your base? Without permission. Command Squad also got a sizable amount of friends with him. Dreadnought being taken care of. Although now the other Space Marine player is coming in. Like I said, the deep striking potential is remarkably strong at this stage of the game. There could be no army and then suddenly a whole entire army in the space of just 20 seconds. Now it's the Imperial Guard largely on their own. Beautiful Valkyrie fire, smack bang in the middle of all those guys. Pinkora's taking out the machine cult. Leman Russ is very difficult to really take on. Got quite a lot of health, quite a lot of armour. Do damage to basically everyone. Absolute shenanigans. These poor guardsmen over here in the worst melee fight of their lives. Oh, there's Land Raider. Look at that. Here he comes. I mean, kind of not great on his own. Needs some friends with him, but really good at being a central focal point of a fighting formation. Last of Leman Russ is bonked to death. But there we are. Now, the Force of Chaos are moving their way on, but still only got the Possessed and the Obliterators. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's like one of the best combos in the game, but you've probably also got some spare squad cap that you can then use to have more. You're not allowed to. You're allowed to just have like regular Space Marines if you want.
Are here.
But I suppose you could also spend a lot on buying those pink horrors as well. Oh, and now the Warp Spiders keen to wipe out the rest of those Possessed Marines. The sheer amount of Defilers keeping them on their bottoms. And another Demon Prince. And what you'll see some players do, because obviously your Chaos Lord gets turned into a Demon Prince, so you effectively lose him and all that health. You'll sometimes see them charge on in, fight until they're about yellow health, and then transition into a Demon Prince. Just in that way you're getting at least a little bit of value from your Chaos Lord, but you know, then that means you've also then got like a slightly weaker unit for some of an engagement. I've got double fire prisms. Waltzing on by a las cannon. I don't think you've got your anti-infantry weapon on at the moment, Mr. Fire Prism. But oh gosh. Be gentle. There we are. He's dead now. He's having loads of pink just shoved in his face. It's not great. Not a great way to go out. Now I've got a siege going on. I mean, I suppose I could just throw loads of fire in there. Do you have the money to do the Earthshaker rounds? Oh, you could just throw Earthshaker rounds in there all day. Get all three of your basilisks. 500 green, 500 blue apiece. Just lob them in. If you're brave enough, of course. After all, if it doesn't work, then you know your economy's then sunk.
Loyalty. Where do you need me?
And the longer the game goes on, the more your listening posts and other gubbins will start to decay. So there we are. So maybe it'd be more prudent to not do that, but... Oh, he's doing it! Yeah! Look at that. At least I think that was. Or was that just a regular attack? Oh no, the red shiny circle was just the long-range scanner. Oh, and then we got... Oh, look at Shizken come in. He don't need no support. He's got a tank and another tank. Will his friends be deep striking some things? Well, not his friends. Will he himself be deep striking some things in? Or is he pulling these guys out to lull them into an easier attack position, maybe? Oh, well, there's the double Terminators. And I'm curious, I'm just keeping my peepers out on this because I saw on the text there that they were talking about killing the Chaos player. I don't think it's got enough to really break through them. Here come the triple warp spiders. Where's the Imperial Guard? Oh, there they are. Here come the Hellhounds. And the Basilisk. Bringing that AoE damage.
Is that the best you've got?
We'll jump backwards. The problem with the warp spiders jumping around everywhere is that they do kind of form into one big area. Ah, there he is. One relic on relic. That's what we want to see. Mighty fine stuff. Ah. Don't see it often. When you see it, it's glorious. Have a duel! Yes! The Avatar being surrounded by the possessed Marines, but unable to really stand up as the rest of his supporting units get taken down. How's health and both of these players will hover over both of them for a little bit. See his health is going down quicker. I suppose the fire support from the Space Marines are making a little bit of a difference. Is this the time where the Avatar Arcane wins? For once in his life, he can do it! Ah, coward, boo! Give us that kill sync animation. He just gets shot in the arse, and he's dead. But the Avatar lives to fight another day. Maybe not many days, but more days. Never mind. Oh, and he leaves. Boo! Stale boo! Your allies were on the warpath over on this side. Well, still, if they can keep up the momentum, they might be able to garner some victory here. The Sherbet Lemon lads seem to be outnumbered. They just can't lower the pace here. Shiska needs to be deep striking more random bullshit into the forward. Let me just have a check. What kind of economy do you have? You've got plenty of money. Fill up your... You've got your orbital relay full. Just throw things in. Throw caution to the wind. What? Seems to be a lack of fighting. Oh no, they're running it back.
My faith is my
Oh, the chance that they had. It's quickly going. That is a crying shame there. The Wraith Lord's taking out the last of the Cassicans. They've lost their priest. Now they've been kicked in the head by that Wraith Lord. Very sad time. This Basilisk is having fun there. Oh no, not anymore! Not anymore! I've cursed him, I'm sorry. Oh, that's emotional. Well, yeah, just realised. Chaos abandoned. And now these guys have got free range to just charge on into the Imperial Guard base. Tell you what, another lesson in the idea that giving up early is just no good. Oh no, my Bloodthirster is dead. It's like, yeah, that's what happens in war. You just gotta get over yourself. Oh, I see if these guys spawned in earlier. Ah, the momentum could have continued. But it still can't. No, Mr. Landshark, think positive thoughts. Be like the kids from Peter Pan. If you think nice things, you'll fly. Or maybe, really, that's how the Emperor is sitting on that golden throne. He's just thinking of really nice things. And that's what's powering the Astronomicon. At least that's now officially my headcanon. So there. You have that information what you will. Wraithfall doing his best in his own, but limited amounts of stability. Got an untold amount of space for his on the back lines. And do you have... You've got an Apothecary. Don't see that very often. He is there. And now the Imperial forces holding off against Xenos and Space Marine alike. Oh, it's a bit grim. They've also got Terminators being deep stricken. And more Dreadnoughts and Grey Knights. Oh, it's just terrible. It's an emotional moment. But the Imperial Guard are known for their defensive capabilities, throwing as many Hellhounds as they can.
The enemy is attacking.
Going for a couple more Basilisks. And to be fair, they might just be able to hold it. Just keep things together. You don't really need to win. You just need this Space Marine player to kill something and then stabilise in the 2v2.
Marine squad deployed.
That's all they can really hope for at this point. Warp spiders are amassing. More deep striking, but is it a friendly deep strike? Can't quite tell. No, it's not. That's the opposite of friendly. Go, heavy weapons team. See, look at the confidence. He doesn't even want to deploy his heavy weapon. He's got his trusted las gun. Say that, you bastards. No, the Space Marines and Eldar in a 2v1 scenario rolling over the Imperial Guard, not realising that their flank was necessarily compromised until too late.
The enemies of man cannot stand before
And the Space Marines over here, they're
How can I serve?
regaining their life choices, but Starman, reasonable that he left the game, I suppose. The game was already 35 minutes long, but he stuck it out relatively well, all things considered. Now you're getting more things. Oh shit, yes, oh shit indeed.
Shall be a glorious one.
But he's going to try and kill at least one player, and that in itself is a victory. Send the boys onwards. Spare no quarter, for we can't do fractions. The missiles, the heavy bolters, the Terminators with their thunder hammers. Woe betide the man who stands up against the Emperor's finest, even if you are indeed also part of that clique. They shall know no fear. They shall know no surrender. Like I say, just the level of dedication. And for the life of me, as always, I can't remember who sent this game in to the Discord because their name on there is different from the names in game. But absolute hats off to this Space Marine player for not giving up despite all the odds in our efforts to promote resilience in RTS. Which is what the R stands for, I've decided. Resilient time strategy. But if you are this man, there's sent into the Discord. Well done. Good job. And if you aren't this man, well done anyway for sticking to it. Oh, the orbital bombardment. Well, they've killed the HQ. Almost killed the support portal as well. This poor Predator just bobbing and weaving, trying to get away from these Wraith Lords, but the orbital bombardment gets him in the end.
Course of action is unwise.
Taking heavy fire.
Go on, you can do it. He's starting to believe in himself. There's the GG from Feral Hunter. As a second orbital bombardment. Not sure if it's friendly or not.
Taking heavy fire.
The base is now being wiped out by the remnants of the Eldar here. As these guys go off on a little journey to comb through all these sides of the map at the moment. Right, it's just a couple of Wraith Lords, lads. They're just lanky bastards. Go for the ankles. Go for the thighs. I mean, there's still quite a large army of Space Marines here. It's not bad. How does Denra have any more things left? He's got a production build. Oh, he's got a servitor.
Yes, Lord.
So he will live. He will survive all the same. It's a futile effort. So, okay, wait, so now there's no chance of Denra being slain because he's probably going to build up over here. I was only watching the rest of see if Shizken can at least kill one of their opponents, but it's now no longer possible, I'm afraid, in my honest humble opinion. So I will stop the suffering of this player here. So yes, I think both teams played remarkably well. Maybe some questionable life choices and unit composition in the early game, but I think The Eldar player especially, really making use of those webware gates as best he can. And hey, at least we get to see a really cool 1 vs 1 kind of the Avatar Arcane and the Bloodthirster. Very sensual stuff there, boys and girls. So anyway, so cheers, boys and girls, for watching at home. And if you want to support the channel, have a look at the old Patreon. £1 a month gets 1 game a week. And there is also a Discord where Discord things happen. Links in the description as always. As we've been Slant Shark, pleasure's always never short. And I'll see you in a bit. Peace.